Today, I'm drawing something cute and a bit creepy. And this time, I've decided to show you my drawing process from the very beginning. I'm gonna walk you through all of my main drawing steps like sketch, grayscale, and color. So get yourself a nice cup of coffee or tea and draw with me. So today I'm planning to draw a kind of like combination of Jinx and Wednesday. I thought that they both have braids, so the similarity is there, and also they have the same energy. Well, kinda. So I have here several reference pictures. I also included this one also for the poison because I have a very rough idea of what I want to do. To pose the character with a bottle of poison in her hand, and inside of the bottle there will be like a shimmer, probably. But as you can see, today my canvas is absolutely empty. I don't have any sketch for today, so we're gonna experiment and figure out everything during our journey. So I kind of have an idea for the pose. This is like a direction of the body. Here the hand, she's gonna hold the bottle like poison or something, and it will be a kind of horizontal canvas. This is kind of like idea of the pose. Let me just make it a bit more clean, trying to get a better construction this time. Well, some construction at least. I'm gonna construct the body first, and then I'll try to think about the actual design, especially the design of the outfit. And again, lowering the opacity, and on top trying to make like a super more clean sketch. I'm gonna even try to define the portrait here a bit, but very roughly for now, like fixing the position of some elements. I hate the sketch phase like a lot. That is why I try to make it before the video off the camera, because I usually get very stressed when I'm sketching, and this might not work out, but then you won't see this video. But this time I wanted to do like from the very beginning, so you could see my stressful sketching. And I think this base is quite enough for the start of the designing step. So this won't be very easy because Wednesday is very black and white character, very grayscale, and the Jinx is like opposite. She usually has a lot of like bright colors, blue and purple in particular, but we'll try to make the impossible today. And I think I have like a couple ideas how to do that. The main thing that we're gonna need to copy the main distinguishing elements, take those elements and put them into our design. What I mean is that I see this white color and it appears in the old design and it appears in the new design. So we're gonna put it here. Just a rough one for now, and of course like the braids, so we need to mark the braids here just like very roughly, and I want to put them up front somewhere here like this and make them long like the Jinx has. Then I want to keep this crop top of the Jinx, so I'm gonna mark it somewhere here with this belt. This one, I'm gonna need that cross, it's iconic too. After I'll mark all the elements, I think I'll need to think about how to make them work together, because right now I'm not sure they are gonna work together. And what else? We're gonna need the tattoos. This belt also should be here, probably. This thing, bangs, what is it? Okay, so the sleeves situation, all these will be sleeves, black sleeves, because otherwise it doesn't give enough of Wednesday design. It looks too much like Jinx. I'm starting to think that this might turn into like some kind of emo Jinx, but we'll think about this problem later. And I think I'm gonna start moving to the clean sketch. So I'm lowering the opacity of this layer again, the new layer on top. And let's start making a clean line art or something. I think I'm gonna need one more sketch for the face. Yeah, I'm not that confident yet. Some eyes here, lower eyelid. Maybe make her a bit like, angry. A bit more evil, like this, yay. And I think I'm just gonna continue this sketch. The jaw. Yeah, I like the face. Yeah, and when I like the face, I feel like everything is gonna work out. Some ear. And let's try to draw the head. so I could understand the hairline. If you measure the distance between the eyebrows and the nose and mark it upper, this distance, and mark it here, you will find your hairline. Approximately. You got the idea. I know this hair should go that direction, but I'm like, no, that's bad for a silhouette, probably. Let me try drawing the main hair, and then I'll think about that anime thing. This will be the direction, like this. We'll copy it from the Jinx a bit. So I have like a little braid brush I've made for myself. It's a bit glitchy, it's not perfect. Here, braids. Nice. One braid and another braid. Maybe I should make it a bit more dynamic, or more still, or dynamic. That's a tough decision. I think I'm gonna keep them still for now. Maybe later I'll change my mind. And let's add this anime stuff. Okay, so it can't be here, but it should be here. And she kind of looks more like Lara Croft now from the movie. And decisions. This one is better for a silhouette. This is separate, so we see it better. This one is more correct, and I kind of love it. But I also wanted to give her like different eyes, colors. So maybe I'll rotate it a bit so I could see the eye. But then it covers the braid. It's not good for the silhouette. What if I put it a bit closer? Maybe that's the problem, that she's like too big. I think it was just too far from the face. That is why it looked too unnatural. Let's turn off braids for now to see everything better. Let's try to render everything else. The color, like this. Maybe some stuff on her neck from the Jinx design. Now like this. I'm gonna try to render everything else clean and nicely. This belt here. Okay, it's not working out easily. To be honest, I'm like struggling here as never. And I actually have no idea why. Because it should work. I like the face, and that's the main thing. Everything else usually works easy and nicely, but not today. Like, you know, sometimes you have days when everything you draw turns out really nicely and easy and without any effort. This day isn't one of those days. This day is one of those days when you try and try and try and nothing works, and then you just want to throw your iPad across the room in a wall. Then you remember how much it costs, and you're like, that's one of those days. It's working. I'm gonna fix everything later with a liquify tool, I guess. This thing here, these ventilation holes on her shirt. I'm gonna make them a bit smaller, like this. Maybe I need just to make the color smaller too, and this thing will fit better. Yeah, totally. Now I can put this ventilation right here. Nice. What do you think about this sketch? I think it looks a bit strange, but alright. I'm gonna make her neck a little bit longer. Giraffe look is always the best. Maybe I'll just put like a couple of belts here for like the design purposes. Somehow it looks much better with these belts. Kinda complements the figure or something. Yay, it looks better and better with each edit. I'm always very stressed when I record, so this time I bought myself a little boba tea to train myself as a dog to enjoy the recording process more. So I live in a quite cold country, and I've never understand why people like all those iced coffee, iced tea stuff with boba and everything. And then I came to Thailand, and you know what? Now I understand everything. It's like a healing potion. It's usually so hot outside that if you don't drink stuff like that, you will just melt. Or at least it is how it feels. And here will be some kind of a poison bottle. I don't know how it will look like. I'll think about its design later, you know. We don't need to come up with everything right now. Although I need to give her the gloves. Here will be the belt. Probably I'll give her the black nails. Yay. This is totally gonna be the emo version of the Jinx, I'm telling you. Let me flip the canvas horizontally and I see some mistakes I want to fix. Duplicating the layer just in case. And like liquify tool, it's right there. And now I'm gonna try to liquify stuff in some places which I feel like doesn't work as they should. Yay. Liquify tool is so satisfying. Feels like you're fixing your mistakes without doing anything actually. This is the before and this is after. I think it got much better. Flipping back horizontally. Oh yes, that looks much better. I love it now so much. This is gonna be a great artwork. I see it now. Oh, I love it so much. Now it's very important not to spoil it with grayscale and color and stuff, because right now I absolutely love how it looks. I mean, it looks awesome. I love it. It will be the poison. And I know she looks like the Jinx right now. There is no Wednesday here. Now let's try to plan the colors, because I want to have at least a hope that I'll be able to turn this Jinx into the combination of Jinx and Wednesday, and not just the Jinx alternative version. This will be kind of like the skin, this ventilation. This will be the skin. I'm planning to make one eye black like Wednesday has, and one is purple like after the shimmer, and it will also like leak and stuff. I love that effect. Or maybe this one. I'll think about it later. With the hair, I'm gonna make it just blue. It's gonna be Jinx. But what if I'll add the black color, maybe to the roots, and then it will turn into blue? Will it work? I don't know. Let's try to find out. This whole outfit will be black with white color. This one will be black. This one too. Maybe I'll mix the black with the blue, and we'll also add some purple stuff. Doesn't look like Wednesday at all. What if I put a pattern here? Will it help? Like this one pattern? Is it working? Is it working? I don't think so. With the purple color, she went completely emo. Well, she looks like I wanted to look like in my 9th grade, my 10th grade. Wait. I need to add stripes somewhere. Stripes? Maybe like this? Or here will be like the domino or check pattern, like this one. Oh my god, look. Look at that. This is like I mean, yeah, that's nice. Stripes, yeah. Her glove, yeah, that's better. No, it's not better. It's getting worse. Every second it's getting worse. Should I continue at this point? Should I? I mean, why not? Let's make emo Jinx so like nostalgia. This is one of those memes, Tumblr stuff, where they turned Disney princesses into emo. Yeah, I did that. I did just that. I've never planned to do that, but I did just that. I'm sorry. But I like it, you know? This is gonna be so bad that it's gonna be actually great. Like when it's too bad, it turns good sometimes. I hope this will be that. Like I woke up today and this was my first thought that I need to mix Jinx and Wednesday. It's gonna be like great idea, awesome plan, everything like went good. I went to get a tea to make myself draw. And I get this brain. Why you thought it's a good idea? How can I pull, like I know if I'll remove purple, it might work. If I'll replace purple with a blue, it might get better. It might work. No. Okay. Let's put aside the colors for now. Let's just continue with grayscale. You know? Grayscale. Nice and easy grayscale method where we won't need to think about colors at all. We can concentrate on just shapes, values, stuff like that. Not the black and purple abomination. Okay. Some light gray and throw it in there. We'll make the background a bit darker. This, I guess, will be fine. Making the sketch a bit more transparent, and let's clean the edges. And you know, when I've started drawing in the very beginning, I was like, well, looks like this video is gonna be very, very boring. You know, it's going like not very good. I've struggled. It took me quite a lot of time, I think like an hour or even more to make a sketch. And then I get this emojis. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it, like to turn it into a nice design, some realistic, decent looking design. I think it's gonna be emojis. I think it's like, that's all. That's the end. But I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue because now I wanna see the emojis. So if she'll actually turn emo, which I'm pretty sure she will, then that's it. I think I won't regret it. I mean, I will, but not that much. I'm just cleaning all the edges to make everything look smooth and nice. Yeah, something like this. Smooth, nice, and not emo at all for now. You came here for a nice, cozy entertainment? Get jinxed. They've put so much bubble in there. I feel like I've eaten the whole dinner. I mean, that's nice, but that's like too much. I'm not sure that I'll get hungry tomorrow. Anyway, where were we? Let's add shadows and highlights and stuff like that. Make it three-dimensional. I'm kind of like blocking the shadows for now, putting some big shadows, not very precisely, marking the areas that should be in the shadow. Yeah, big chunky shadow areas. Gonna make a background a bit more dark. Now I've blocked the shadows very roughly. I will then get into each details, into each area, and render the shadow more precisely, more in particular. And I like to start with the face. Clipping mask. As you can see, I have one base and all the shadows and line art are located above it, and I've set their mode to clipping mask. That way, when I draw on this layer with the clipping mask, and if it belongs to this shape area, I'm gonna draw only inside this area. So yeah, let's start with the face, taking very dark color and start emphasizing the dark areas. I have some of my own brushes. I've started collecting them. I want to add several more textures in there, and then I will probably post them on my Patreon and DeviantArt. Plant, go away. Don't need you right now. A bit darker eyebrows. And looks scary a bit. Just a bit darker. Here, some more defined shadows. Lower lid. Here too. Also these things to make her look more tired and evil. Slowly rendering all the elements on the face. I think it looks really nice. The smile. The beautiful evil smile. Yay! I love working in grayscale because you don't need to think about all the colors and stuff. You can just concentrate on the shadows and details. On pure, simple rendering. Yay! Also, I got myself some cookies for Christmas. Those beautiful traditional cookies. Still have some left. The problem is that I got them in this box and I won't be able to throw it away, never. So this thing is gonna travel with me in my luggage. So I highly recommend you not to buy this kind of things when you're traveling because you won't be able to throw them away and you'll stuck with them. Look at those happy people. Beautiful things. So nice. I'm gonna be able to put my sewing stuff, which I don't have. Anyway, where did we stop? Yeah, shadows. Here's some shadows too. And I render everything step by step, slowly. It's gonna take time, quite a lot of time. Here, just some shadows and light. I'm not even thinking about values today. I'm gonna define the values when I'm gonna color everything. For now, I'm just too lazy to think about that. Well, it's gonna take a while, and to be honest, it's not very interesting, I guess, to look from like the viewer point of view. So while I'm rendering the grayscale, I'd like to ask you just how you doing? How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? What did you do? What did you get as a present? Did you get something for yourself? Did you eat a lot of food? Because that's the main point of the holidays, to eat as much as you can until it just hurts, and then wait half an hour and eat a bit more. Yeah, let's render some hair. I like to render face and hair, like portraits in general, but I actually don't like rendering anything else. That is why I like to draw a lot of portraits. And the background, absolutely not for me. I mean, sometimes I can enjoy them at some point, especially like rendering little details, and when everything comes together, that feels really nice. But other 99% of the time of drawing the background, no. I'm gonna make the braid separate a bit later. I'm gonna use the rule work lazy and smart, not hard for that. It's gonna be later. Also, I got a little food poisoning recently, so I don't recommend you eating sushi that's been on the heat all day without any refrigerator or anything, you know? I mean, it wasn't that bad. Just a couple of days and bad, but still not very pleasant experience. Just a little reminder to kind of don't eat poison or bad food. Even if it smells alright, even very pleasant, I would say, just don't. I don't like this hand. I'll think about it later. This area doesn't look correct. I hate it. Maybe I'll fix it later and I won't hate it anymore. Well, I'll have to fix it, because otherwise it's gonna look bad. This area is already nice. We've got one hand left, the stomach and the shorts, and then maybe I will go to color already. Oh, the braids, yeah, the braids. I need to remember about them too. It looks like she's been exercising a lot. Hey, nice. Adding some final details, and I think after that I'll be done with the braids. Okay, forgot about braids. So I've rendered almost anything black and white. Now I need to render the braid. This thing here. Let me try something. This. Nice. Select, invert, copy mask. And I'm gonna render this little piece of braid right here. Something like this. Here a bit on the edges. In the center. And some light color. This also, it's not gonna be a clipping mask, so I can do separate hair sometimes, like this. Yay, nice. It's gonna be a beautiful braid. Nice. merging all these braid layers. And now let's make some very long braid, something like this. Duplicate here. Let's attach something like this. Nice. Again, duplicate here. Hey, almost there. Maybe just a bit longer. Nice. Merging all the layers. Duplicate. And now let's put it right here. Put it somewhere here. And then I'm gonna take a liquify tool and edit everything as I want. Moving it here, like this. And this one too. Liquify and just pulling it where I want it to be. Yay! Now I just need to erase everything that I don't need. And here too. Nice. Let me just flip it horizontally to check again that everything's all right. Maybe edit it a bit here and there. So now black and white step is complete. I can move to the gradient map and colorizing everything. I'm gonna duplicate this layer with the Jinx, turn off her brace for now, make it clipping mask, and actually I want to duplicate several of her more. I think that will be alright. I will start with the skin because skin will be the normal color. So I'm gonna start simple and I'm gonna remove everything that is not skin. Skin. This is skin. And whoop. And erasing anything extra here too and here. So I've been drawing for 2.5 hours already. I'm getting a bit tired. I'm ran out of tea, but I need to finish the coloring here. Let's color the hair because hair color is quite simple, I think. Should be. Like this, and erasing everything else. Just pew. And I can also color the braids. Yes. For her shirt and like basic outfit, we wanted to make it black. Yes. So let's do that, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, ooh. Ooh. Where we've been. Okay, let's try this one. Something like this. Removing everything we don't need. Here again. Here. It looks so strange, but alright. This thing. Here. Like, wee. Nice. Now I'm gonna put some skin color in here. Very dark, shadowy, like this. And with this color. Yay. And now I'm stuck. Got no idea what to do next. So I'm gonna take a little break, think about it, and come back. Okay, so let's do a bit of thinking. How can we turn this more into this? How? Let's try doing something with her hair. Making them like black and stuff. Let's try adding a bit of black to the hair, like this. Maybe make some kind of gradients. Yeah, that should work. And it's kind of like going from black to blue slowly. And also I'm gonna add some blue here and there to make the blending process more fun and interesting looking. And a couple of more black here. Looks super fun. Here is the same, some a bit darker, some a bit lighter. especially near the roots. Also, I absolutely forgot about the overlay, blending mode, and making the skin more alive and stuff. So let's do just that. So I'm setting this blending mode to overlay, clipping mask, taking some pink color and putting it to the cheeks here. So bright, less saturated here, and a bit here, everywhere. Fingers, a bit yellow again on the skin everywhere, and light blue, adding light blue to the corners of the eyes and here to the highlights. You can also add some to the nose, just a bit of it, and here near the lips. Also here to the highlights, just a bit, and making it more transparent. I think it's a bit too dark though, so I'm gonna use curves and just pull this dot a bit up. Nice. I should say I actually really love how it looks. I didn't expect that, to be honest, after this emo phase, but it looks kind of okay for now. So let's start rendering. Let's start render the face, as it's the most fun part. I'm gonna start with the eyes. Here is the base for our eyes, a bit of shadows here, and I think I wanted to make this eye black, as I remember, and this one kind of like purple. Nice and beautiful. I'm flipping horizontally the canvas, and let's draw like this for some time to freshen the eye. I think she needs the eyebrows. Some nice, fluffy, beautiful eyebrows. It looks better and better. I'm using this reference to push the similarity. I look at that and try to copy and understand, recreate the features. At this moment, I've realized that I'm too tired to continue recording. And also the most eventful and interesting part was over. In front of me were several hours of more detailed rendering. For the next couple of days, I've been coming back to this artwork and rendering everything like here and there. I've planned more outfit elements, mostly from Jinx, because her design is more complicated and she has more details in her clothing. I've separated her silhouette from the background by adding some rim light or backlight. I've rendered the eye separately because I wanted to make it like super detailed. Turned out it wasn't the best idea. In this case, the resolution was too small to save all those details when I put the eye into the eye socket. Unfortunately, it just turned into a pixel mess. But, well. To make the artwork look super detailed, I've took very small hard brush and added very little teeny tiny details everywhere. So to make an artwork look more detailed, I've actually put more details in there. That outfit took me quite some time. For the poison, I drew the bottle separately first and then positioned it into the Wednesday Jinx hand and rendered it a bit more. And for the last step, I've added a thing. I've used my own hand as a reference. I probably took a photo. I don't remember. Maybe I was just looking at it. I don't remember exactly, to be honest. And I've added some tubes and bottles with shimmer to it. And also pink and blue veins. Then I added the pink paint to the Jinx, because it really tied the whole artwork together. In the end, I've made the canvas size wider and turned the artwork into the wallpaper. I've thrown several iconic delusional Jinx scratches on the background and the cobweb from the Wednesday window. You can get this wallpaper on my Patreon, it's free, lying there. And also you can get this artwork in high resolution and PSD file with all the layers and the speed painting recording of this artwork on my Patreon too, and DeviantArt. I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to support me to do more of this kind of content and also to get access to all of my brushes, poses references, and step-by-step tutorials, consider supporting me on Patreon.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you so much for watching, and here is the final result of the Wednesday Jinx.